Hi. Hi. Just chill one. Yeah. Chill 1 second. Okay. Chill 1 second. I have to put on a shirt. And then we can talk about it, okay? Not about me not wearing a shirt. We can talk about something else. Okay. So I just got home. Don't mind how my hair looks. We're doing wild energy. Like, why does it look like this? Yeah, we're doing that. So don't mind it. That's not what we have to talk about. Why is my nose running though? Always the worst timing. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, my nose is running. So don't mind that. I just got home from work. Guess what? First of all, I'm psychic. Okay, you're gonna have to know that if you're gonna continue in the video, and you're just gonna have to get it. You're gonna have to already know that by this point, okay? Like, I'm letting you know after this point, if I say something because I'm psychic, it's because I was psychic. Okay, cool. Like, glad we both get it. Because I have a story. But that's not the most important part. I have something to show you. I'll be back. Okay, don't let me forget. In the video, I have 2 psychic events that I have to tell you about that are gonna make me look crazy, okay? But before that, anyway, it's a part of the timeline. I gotta, like, talk about it, guys. But whatever. I'm having these experiences for a reason, to use them for something, to tell you guys something that you maybe didn't know, okay? Okay, that's not the point. I have something to show you guys. Guess what? You tell me, what's this? What's this? What is it? What is it? What does it look like to you? Anything about its aura seem interesting? Anything about its energy? Anything seem special? What's different about this one? Yeah, it's 100% orange, 100% orange juice squeezed fresh daily. That's what it is. But what about the aura seems different to you? Like, what is it that the other orange juices where you live or not? What's the one thing this one has? Alrighty. You wanna know what's special about this one? What do you think? Do you like it? I made it. With help, but I made it. Why did I do it like that? I literally was like that. Like, that's embarrassing. I got YouTube comments. Oh, cool. Anyway, ow, my sacral chakra hurts, guys. But I made this orange juice. Like, I made the orange. Ow, I twisted my arm so weird just now. Oh my god, guys, like, I can't even do this. Can I just... I'm so cool. So today I was training on juicing, orange juice and grapefruit juice. We made 75, okay? 50 orange, 25 grapefruit. Okay, they're all in the same type of bottle, just different labels and different. The grapefruit's pinkish, and the orange juice is obviously orange. If you're colorblind, it's orange with a green cap and a white label, okay? Okay. And I'm wearing a blue shirt, and the door is brown, and the walls are blue, and I have brown hair, okay? Like, in case you're colorblind, okay? There's a little bit of, like, red right here. Yeah, in case you're colorblind, you know, and the light switch thing is white. In case you're colorblind, like, the doorknob is silver. Okay, so, you know, I don't know, guys, I got to hydrate the people with fucking orange juice and give them vitamin C. Okay. So, of course, as I was, well, okay, no, of course. Psychic events. We're gonna start with the other day, and then we're gonna move on to today, okay? Because I'm psychic, and I told you guys in my last YouTube video that one of the things on my like psychic checklist for like what do I want to learn in my life as a psychic, like what if I could be psychic about anything, like what would be my favorite things to like try to learn. And I said that things like crime scene investigation would be a really interesting psychic thing to learn, because I think that it would be good for like safety in like all lifetimes, but not just that. It's not only that. I also find that stuff really fascinating. I just didn't want to go into it as like a field in any way. I don't want to do the actual job. I would just find it miserable and horrifying and like terrifying and stuff, but like the interesting like psychic aspect of it, I wanted to learn. So one aspect of that is identifying like what have objects been used for, and not just used for, but like does an object have any like bodies? I know sounds kind of like harsh, but like if you know what I mean, then yeah, I mean that. So like a psychic crime scene investigation, you know, does an object have any bodies? Like, you know what I'm talking about. So I have not until this point identified any that did, but that I knew for sure, or that I thought were even likely or whatever, but I was like, I wanted to learn how to do that. So guess what? The other day I walked up to a pallet of honey. I'm so glad I didn't say this out loud, because I probably almost did. But in my head, I said, what do you mean this pallet of honey has bodies? Like, I was literally shocked. Like, that was how I found out. I said, what do you mean this pallet of honey has bodies? I was shocked. I was so shocked. And then a spirit that I was working with, like a deity. Okay, a deity. A spirit at the level of a deity, I would say. I don't know which one, because I'm so much still trying to identify some of them. Like, it's kind of hard. Sometimes I know which one. When they want to be known, I know which one. Sometimes I genuinely am like, I can't even identify which one this is. So anyway, the spirit, the deity, or the spirit at the level of a deity, I would say, because I don't know which one, so I don't know like really what was going on. But it said, well, of course it does. It has whatever the bees have. And I said, the honey has bodies because the bees that made it already did. Somebody was like allergic to bees, and the whole like hive, like, you know, and the pallet of honey itself had multiple bodies, like spirits attached to it, of humans, because the honey has whatever the bees have. Of course, my initial reaction was shock. I was like, this pallet of honey, it's like, it's large, it's heavy, it's got like so many, I don't know, like probably like 100 or something, like giant bottles of honey. I was like, I'm scared of like, what are we talking about? But no, it's only because it has whatever the bees have. And I was like, good that I was able to identify that, but terrifying to know that that's true. And then after that, I like tasted the honey and I was like, it's really good. But, you know, yeah. So I'm so new to that ability that it's like not even useful, except for identifying the one instance with the honey though, and clearly, obviously, and a good thing that I'm not walking in the path of that so much that I would have to know. But, you know, that was one experience that I had where I was like, okay, okay, good to know. So today, that was the other day. So today, getting to know the oranges, I did have a psychic experience, okay? Getting to know the oranges. Now, some people are not going to believe this one. If you believed the honey, you might still not believe this one. You might still not get it. So, what I'm going to say is that I believe that animals, I'll start with animals, okay? I believe that animals, like each species itself, has I would say like an oversoul kind of, but maybe it's not a soul, but it's a spirit kind of thing, but I'm still fuzzy on what to even call it, but I see it in my mind as like that animal's higher self, like but they're all like connected to it essentially, like all of the animals together have this like oversoul. That's kind of how I see it. And then I see vegetables and fruits as being the same thing, but their exact like breed as, or like their exact type as sharing an oversoul. So I would not see like all like citrus as sharing an oversoul. I would actually see each type categorized, and then I wouldn't see all oranges sharing an oversoul. I would see each category of oranges, like each like species, like down to exactly like where they even come from in the world. Like one location could share like an oversoul. Okay, that not like one farm, but like one country of this exact breed of oranges, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, that's how I would see it. So these were I don't know the exact name, but they were from Mexico, oranges from Mexico. Okay, and so I was looking at these oranges because they're not for sale, but they are for juicing. So sometimes like they show up, so like they taste good, but like the outside, some of them looked like potatoes and some of them looked like lemons. They were not, they were oranges, but like they can show up with like visual like variety. And one or two show up like with like a cut on them or something, we have to throw them away, you know, like, you know how that is with like fruit. But yeah, once in a while there's like a broken one, whatever, but like the majority just show up either looking like an orange, looking like a potato, or looking like a lemon, looking like a grapefruit, even though it's an orange, like that kind of thing. Okay, the color variety. So I was critiquing that in my head. I was like, ugh, I kind of have to pee, but like, I'm already making the YouTube video. Whatever, I'm just gonna tell you guys really fast, and then I'm gonna pee after. Like, obviously not as a part of the video, like, what? Anyway, so I'm gonna tell you guys really fast. So I, was like looking at all of the oranges and like analyzing them and critiquing them, and I was kind of judging them. I was like, ew, like why is there so much variety? Like why do they not all like look nice like the oranges you normally would sell? Like why are they all like different? Like I was judging them, okay? Just thinking in my head. I didn't say anything out loud. I was kind of judging them, okay? And then of course you want to guess what happened. So I met the higher self of the citrus. It came to me in that moment and said, in like the most like scrappy, like scraggly voice, I was like, why do you not like me? It was like that. And I was like, funny. So I was like, so this is funny, like, I didn't mean that I don't like you, like that. I just don't understand why there has to be so much variety in like the quality visually like of these. They don't all look appealing. Like I don't really understand why, but I understand that like whatever. I respect that you have your plant set up however it is, like you whatever, like like your species of fruit, like you have a right to do it however you want. I'm sure you're getting something out of it, whatever, like never mind. I respect it, I guess, but like I just thought it was weird. It's just not what I'm accustomed to, respectfully. Like I went back on that so fast and I was like, nope, it's just not what I'm used to. Like you do you, it's fine. Honestly, I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know if I'm gonna stay on juice yet or not, because like it depends, because like I do samples sometimes, and then this was my first day on juice, so yeah. But if I end up like I don't know, if I end up like staying on juice, imagine if I end up, I don't know, but in theory, imagine if I work with the spirit, like the oversoul of the orange, like essentially like I see it as like the level of a deity, like, but the oversoul of the fruit, the exact species of the fruit. I was like, imagine I'm just like getting paid hourly to like work with the species of the fruit and like learn from it and, you know, experience some magic that way, you know? I was like, technically by being around it and physically handling it, I am doing that, but like imagine me being like consciously like awakened to that and doing it, hopefully, and seeing how far I can go with that. You get what I'm saying? Like imagine I just work with the consciousness of that fruit as a deity and work there and get paid for that and make juice that people are gonna love and enjoy and that I can take home and drink myself. Like, how awesome? How awesome? Like, yeah, I'm getting paid like minimum wage, but how awesome? How awesome to have this set up and to also be this psychic. Like, I don't know, guys. I don't really know. And to make YouTube videos about it when cool stuff happens that nobody would believe, but maybe a few people believe, and maybe if you believe it, it activates your DNA, and even if you don't believe it, maybe it activates your DNA. I don't know. Anyway, that's all, because I kind of have to pee still, and probably take a shower, because like, look how my hair looks. Anyway, I love you guys. I love you. Bye. We will talk soon. I hope that you loved the video. See you later.